Have you ever wondered why we celebrate Christmas? I mean, what do you think Christmas is about? Is it about Santa Claus? Receiving presents? Making snowmen, perhaps? Well, these are all nice and fun, but they're not exactly what Christmas is all about. You see, the word Christmas comes from the name Jesus Christ. And so, Christmas is really about celebrating the day Jesus Christ was born. But what is so special about this Jesus Christ? I mean, why does the whole world have to celebrate his birthday? Well, for that, we have to start from the very beginning. You see, it all started when God first created man and women. He loved us and put us in charge of taking care of this world, the plants, the animals, everything. And we were supposed to do all that with God being the ultimate king. But do you think we did a good job taking care of the earth? I don't think so. I mean, just look at the world today. It's a mess. So, what went wrong? Well, sadly, most of us don't like having God in charge of our lives. We want to do things our way, so we ignore God and do what we want. The Bible calls this sin. Sin means disobeying God, doing whatever we like. And because of this, we've also made a mess of the world. What do you think God is going to do about it? Because God is a fair God and judge, He cannot let us live this way forever. Eventually, we need to face punishment. Anyone who has ever done anything wrong needs to be punished. Have you ever told a lie? I know I have. And that means you and I will eventually need to be punished. This punishment is death and hell, a terrible and scary place that we go to after we die. Eternal separation from God. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? But wait, there's good news. Because God loved us so much, He sent someone to save us. Can you guess who that is? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is God's Son, and more than 2,000 years ago, God sent Jesus to be born on earth as a baby. This is just as the Christmas song says.
Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day.
Jesus was not like us. As God's Son, Jesus was perfect and obeyed God 100%. Although He had the power of God to heal the sick and perform great miracles, Jesus allowed Himself to be killed on a cross. Why? Because the reason He came to earth was to take the punishment that we were supposed to face. His death was like a payment for everything that you and I have done wrong. He sacrificed Himself so that we wouldn't have to face the punishment ourselves. God accepted His sacrifice, and Jesus rose from the dead after 3 days. He went back to heaven, where He continues to rule and judge the world. One day, we will all have to meet Jesus and face the consequences of our actions. If we turn back to God and trust in Jesus' death and resurrection, we no longer need to face punishment. Jesus has taken the punishment for us. This is why Christmas is such a big deal. It celebrates how Jesus came down to bring forgiveness for mankind. Have you ever done anything wrong? And have you ever thought about the consequences? The good news is that believing and following Jesus Christ brings forgiveness and peace with God. Anyone who follows Jesus Christ is part of God's family. If you would like to find out more, I'll leave some links below for you to explore. So now you know, Christmas is not about Santa Claus or reindeer or snowman. It's about the birth of Jesus Christ and the forgiveness of sin. And that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching and have a Merry Christmas!